Next up on Speak to That, Director of College Megafest is D.Bennett on shaping your academic outlook and the 2017 College Megafest.
Thank you for joining us for this segment of Speak to That. Today's guest is a ministry leader. She is a director of College Megafest. So thank you for tuning in because you will be blessed with this one. We are welcoming D.Bennett.
Welcome.
Right.
Thank you.
You.
So now, College Megafest. You definitely have to have a passion for these kids that are out here ready to go to college, because I can see a lot that you're actually doing. So tell us where all that, was it a struggle with you when you went to college or something? You say, I don't want nobody else to go through this.
No,
this is too much.
No, it actually stemmed from my experiences as a college student. Mm-hmm. So when I was a senior, I went to Southern University after coming out of high school, but I also had scholarships and grants. So when I went to college, every year, every semester that I went to school, I got a refund of a $3,000 or $4,000 check. Oh. Keep in mind, I had no loans. All of that was from grants and scholarships.
Wow.
And so it wasn't a must that you must have to work to pay for school. It wasn't that you were going to owe somebody after you get out of college. It was none of that. And that was because people put things in front of me to prepare me for what was my next steps. And so that's all I'm trying to do, is just make sure that the kids and the parents know the opportunities that are out there. I think that we don't put enough energy into educating our parents, educating our students about what they need to be doing to prep for things after college. And it's not that you have to be super smart. It's not any of that. It's just that you have to be prepared. There are scholarships out there for people that have blue eyes. There are scholarships out there for people who have green eyes. There are scholarships out there for everything. It's just that we need to be prepared. We need to be looking. We need to be watching. We need to be instilling things in our kids so that when that time comes, they're ready. And that's all what the College Megafest is trying to do. It's for 6th through 12th graders. We give away 3 scholarships to high school seniors. We also do a bunch of panels for kids. So if your child says, I want to be a pediatrician, well, does your child really know what that means? Do you know what kind of education you have to get there? Have you built a mentorship with a pediatrician? So the professionals come to the College Megafest and they talk to the kids. They try to build a mentoring relationship. We have our lawyers come out. We have all the people in the medical field come out. We have our business people come out. So that's what the College Megafest is trying to do, is trying to prepare both the students and the parents to allow their kids to be successful after graduation of high school. What's the next steps, and are we ready to take those next steps?
You know what? That is awesome that you guys are doing this, because you know what? I hear people like 40, 50 years old, and they're still paying off student loans.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's hard to just get life going when you're still paying student loans.
Right.
And like I said, they're not going away.
They're not.
Confirmed, and that interest is just growing and growing, and no one tells us that.
Nope.
Oh my God, this is
And it does not have to be their way. There's so much money out there that we are missing, that we are not getting, and people are just not being educated about how to get the resources that they need.
That goes back to one of my favorite scriptures in the Bible is, and all you're getting, get understanding.
Yes.
Because without understanding, you don't know where to go. You don't know what direction to go in, where to move to. But that is amazing as far as what you're saying, how you are giving. As you're speaking, you're preparing me. I mean, because there's some things that I want to do and all that. But saying all this is that education. I want to hit there again on education. So what is it about education that's your passion? What pulls you? What drives you?
I would have to say it's my experiences. I am an engineer at Raytheon. I've been there for 10 years, and I've seen a lot that our kids are missing, that they just don't get. They don't realize what they're missing. Even as a ministry leader, I work with the kids a lot, and I go and ask our older kids that are seniors and juniors, Okay, what college do you want to go to? I get this blank look. What do you want to major in? I get this blank look. Have you filled out an application? No, ma'am. That shouldn't happen. We are juniors and seniors in high school. That shouldn't happen. And for my parents, I'm a little bit more upset because I don't blame the children. I blame the parents.
Right.
Because if you tell me, well, my child needs to get a job, you're telling me that you're making your child get a job, but you haven't asked the right questions. You're making them go over here and get a job and make pennies while they're in high school, when they could be making 10 times more than that after they get a degree. But we haven't even filled out the application. We haven't talked about college. It's not even, it hasn't been discussed. But we're talking about go get a job at McDonald's. What about after that? You know?
And that's the sad part, because the lack of knowledge. We perish from a lack of knowledge. So if
Right.
the parents don't have the knowledge, then they're going to be lacking.
Right.
You know, so it goes back, I guess, to going back into starting at the basics. And so what you're doing is awesome, because you're starting at the root.
Right.
And so we go ahead and start at the root. We can go ahead and get to the tree. The tree
Right.
should be built up.
Yes.
We got to the root.
Yep.
So that's awesome.
Yep.
It's awesome.
And if you notice, the College Megafest is for students, but it's also for parents. So we have a great parent workshop where we talk about the FAFSA form. When you talk about the FAFSA, that's where you can get free money for college. That's also where you can get loans for college. But there's a certain time of the year where the bulk of the money is there.
That's right.
And then there's another time of the year where the bulk of the money is low. You should be applying when the bulk of the money is there. What are those dates? What are those months? What kind of paperwork should I have sitting next to me when I go out and fill out the FAFSA form? You should be saving off your password and login ID when you fill out the FAFSA form, because if you lose it, you have to go back and fill out all that stuff again. Anybody that knows about filling out the FAFSA form, it is very long. So it's just things like that. It's not only educating and prepping our students, but it's also for the parents.
Okay, so what grade or age should they begin this process?
So this event is for the 6th through 12th graders.
Okay.
Yeah,
So as young as 6th grade,
as young as that.
you should be preparing
yes.
for college.
Yes,
Wow.
yes, you should be having
You're
that
right. The
education. You
parents
should
did
be
not know
yes,
that.
yes.
We're trying to get to soccer practice and all
Exactly,
that. Yeah,
exactly.
We thought about college yet.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Okay.
Good
So
information.
that is awesome. So for College Fest, when is it?
The College Megafest is held every year. This year it's February 18th.
Oh wow.
February.
That's coming up.
That
That's
is.
next
week. That's around the corner.
Yes,
Wow.
yes.
Okay. And free event?
It is a free event. We do a massive amount of raffles. So the event is held in McKinney, but we go around in North Texas area, and we ask different businesses for donations and sponsorships. So there will be a lot of raffles. We'll be raffling off electronic gifts. You know, even though we're talking about school, but we know, you know, kids need a computer, they need a laptop, they need things of that sort also to help in college. So we're raffling off those things. Like I said, we're giving away 3 scholarships. There's the universities are coming out. We have university ambassadors coming out. We have Southern University, of course. We have Grambling coming out. We're having Xavier coming out, Collin College, UNT. There is a massive amount of ambassadors that's coming as well to offer advice to our parents and our students.
And that's McKinney, Texas.
In McKinney, Texas, yes. Yeah.
Okay. And you started it? How did this get started?
Wow. So I had a passion for it, like I said, because of the help that I had when I went to school. And so I wanted to help somebody else. And I saw the need because I work with youth all the time and I work in corporate America and I see the lack of it. And then, you know, when I talk to the youth, I see the lack of education. It's a completely blank face when I talk about college.
So is this the first year?
This is the 5th year.
The fifth.
5
Yes.
years.
Yes.
5.
Yes.
Oh my God! And it's the first I'm hearing of it.
Yep.
And I'm in Allen. Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that. Okay, well, anyway, that is awesome.
How do we
That was
get in
wow.
contact?
So churches can contact you.
Of course. So we are on Facebook at 2017 College Megafest. And you can also look for me on Facebook at D.Bennett.
Thank you. I tell you what, I will
speak
speak
to
to that.
that.